What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is gonna be, it's gonna be a sketchy one, but exciting. We're installing factory cab lights on this truck, so that means we are drilling holes in the roof. That's what I see on the forums all the time. People want it done, but they're scared to drill into their roof. Me, kind of scared. Ooh, me, kind of scared. Not really worried about it because if you guys are interested in it, the kit is below. It's the factory cab lights. It fits Ram 1500, 2500, 3500, I believe. It literally got them on Amazon. It was the cheapest price from a Mopar parts supplier. So factory Mopar kit, and let's get into this. Should be a quick and hopefully easy install, but you always say that and it never happens, so let's just cross our fingers on this one. And what a better day to do this when it's pretty much flooding, so we'll know immediately if there's a problem. Alright guys, so like I said, in the description below is the link to this if you want to get this kit for your truck, but it is the factory Ram clearance lights. It comes with everything you need. Your wiring harness, all 5 lenses. It comes with these lights, but we're probably going to install LEDs. And then it comes with a template for exactly where you need to drill, what size hole and where, and then it tells you where to cut on the template so you can contour it exactly where your roof, how far off of the windshield it's supposed to be. It's pretty foolproof. Is it that harness?
I think it's white green. What year is this?
17. 17.
Like, you better give me that extra year credit.
Well, no, I think it's a white green because there's no plug going, because there's no outlet. That's the wire, because it doesn't come out the other end.
Turn it off. Turn on again. Turn me on.
But is that it?
That's it.
Yeah. There it is.
That's Ryan's truck.
Okay.
You see how they slide around in
Yeah. But this plug is up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how it come out. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We had a guy who installs sunroofs, and he gave us the biggest tip of them all. We actually had 2 guys say this who do sunroofs. The Ram instructions are going to want you to take the whole headliner out, and that requires like taking this apart, the center console. They said do not take this apart. You're going to cause a lot of problems because there's small parts in here and it's tempted to break. However, as you can see, the whole front headliner is now hanging down, and you could reach up in there and run your harness. But if you take this apart, they said you're gonna have some serious issues getting it back together and parts breaking. So if you just take out your visor clips here, along with your visors over here, it all comes as one. The template is in place. They make it pretty much foolproof for you. Here, they give you measurements, area to cut, how far over, how far in it's supposed to be, where it's supposed to line up with your windshield here, and obviously if you have a shark fin, just cut it out. But they pretty much put everything, exact measurements, and they'll tell you exactly what size holes and where to drill. What do you have to say?
I spaced out, I'm not gonna lie.
You still have that black stuff on your eyelid. I guess there's no going back now.
Well, I mean, as of right now, you only have 3 holes to fill. I mean, that's pretty snug.
Okay. And once the screw goes in there,
it spreads it out like an anchor, like a wall anchor.
that's fine.
Jeez. Yeah, don't record that one.
And it's hot.
She gets around.
All right, now we have cab light holes and the setup without the cab lights. We're just gonna use some touch-up paint in here. We don't have any green left, so we're gonna use either Destroyer gray or some kind of charcoal gray, probably for the F-150 or something. And
Tundra concrete color.
oh, it's This is this is Tundra. Okay, well, Tundra color.
Nope.
And we're gonna fill in the exposed metal.
What? I can't hear you, sorry.
All right, these little plastic plugs are what you put the cab light, you screw them into, and when you put the screw in, it expands and holds in there. But we got all of those in. We're gonna fish the the wiring harness up that side, and then be able to pull your sockets through and stick the bulbs in.
Turn back on.
Yeah.
Why we're doing this step is because if you notice, not all of them came on. These are polarities, see?
Yeah. I know that. There we go, guys. The lights are through. We got amber LEDs in here. These are gonna clip into your fixtures. Got some paint here I'm gonna have to get off. You're gonna stick this in your cab light, and then you're gonna screw it in like that. And over here, this plug you'll find in this slot here, but your wire is this green one. If you have cab lights from the factory, the wire will come out this side and go up. But this is your light, running light wire here, and pretty much the instructions just tell you to tap into this wire here, and then you'll be able to come back here, clip it back in, put that back together, and then put your headliner back up.
You can definitely tell the quality of it from the factory
And like aftermarket.
Even you know, the expensive ass recon ones.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This kit, literally from the dealer, was 130 bucks. I got them on Amazon for 97. And
yeah, it's definitely.
I'm just like, it's OEM. Like you can't not pass that up. So I guess if you ever need to switch a bulb out, you have to take the whole cab light off.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, just like what now.
Because like my old Ford ones,
Well, the old Ford ones, you take one screw off, just the cover comes off, swap it
and
out,
then
put the cover
I don't know why they wouldn't have done that. Just like bolt the case to it and then the lens.
It leaves you more room for leaking.
Yeah.
Which these are sealed. There's more chance of them leaking because you're taking those out each time, and they're multiple pieces. You have the base and the top, so it's like more gaskets to run out.
Yeah, it's a SEMA or something.
I would have put the outside ones a lot wider.
Okay guys, everything is put back together. I kind of ran through it real quick, pretty much opposite of what you did to take it off. Major key, like I said, I've had both of our sunroof guys who put, you know, sunroofs in, they said do not take this apart. The instructions are going to instruct you to do so, but don't. If you take this, you know, this visor mount out here, apparently there's a giant bar that goes across here that this is screwed into as well. So when you take those out, the whole headliner can drop. Obviously, you saw we didn't take out the headliner fully, and we were able to do it. If I did it again, I would definitely take this pillar out too, because as you saw in the video, getting my hand up in here to reach this light right here and stick the socket through was pretty difficult. So if I did it again, I would definitely take this pillar out, but you do not need to take this headliner out at all. I don't know why the instructions say that. I mean, it would make it easier, but you can easily just reach up and around and stick it through. But if I did it again, I would take this pillar out as well, but it still can be done without. As you can see, my dirty hands got all over the headliner, so I got stuff right now to clean this off real quick, and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, so like everyone gets all nervous about drilling into their roof. Now, me personally, I know that it is possible to install cab lights and have them not leak. So that's my mindset in this process. Is that from factory, they come and they don't leak. If they do leak, there are ways to correct the leak. If you're feeling what I'm feeling here. So I mean, even though the cab lights, if they did leak, there's ways to make them not leak. The only thing you really need to watch out for is make sure you're drilling the right size holes. I mean, they tell you everything in the instructions and even on the template. So as long as you're drilling the right size holes, you should have zero problems at all. The whole clearance lamp is an entire rubber gasket. So I mean, the people who are worried about it, if you want to do it but you're worried about it, that install, I mean, obviously we had two people because, you know, drill on one side, pass a drill the other side. But I said it took about an hour and a half max. So if you're doing it yourself, you know, Saturday in the garage, just killing time, doing whatever, just doing it like laid back, maybe 2-3 hours max. But that was super simple. Like I said, you do not need to remove the entire headliner. Just drop the front, reach up there, because all you really need to do is reach up there and stick the bulbs through. You want me to be honest, the guy who would install these at the dealership is probably doing the same thing as well, because they get paid per job. I'm gonna get out and show you guys now with the lights off and on. I'm super excited how this turned out. All right guys, and here it is. It looks extremely sharp. I personally love the look. Looks awesome. It'll be a good test. It'll be a good test on the way home because it's raining. And if they leak, I did bring my gun to tighten the screws more, and it'll, you know, set that gasket tighter. But I personally think this turned out killer. Let me crank them on here. So there's the fog lights running. There's your amber parking lights. And there you have it, guys. You have the clearance lights on your truck. OEM factory. We did put LED amber bulbs in there. If I ever want to switch them to like white or whatever, I can. Only reason why I didn't is because I do not have LED headlights yet. Once I do, I will gladly match them to the headlights. But for now, I'm gonna match the ambers because that just looks the best. Here's a shot with just the cab lights on and the parking lights, so you kind of get my vibe a little better. But there you have it, guys. That is exciting. Oh, the cab lights. This is also an awesome angle. Look at how dark the windshield looks right now. That's only 50% tint on there, guys, but that looks freaking sick. Especially with them cab lights, wow. Okay, so far, so good with the headliner. I don't see any water just yet, but we're doing good. But obviously, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to get down there, click subscribe. Obviously, we will keep you guys informed as the days go by, the weather hits, doesn't hit, stuff like that, on how these cab lights are holding up. Like I said, if you want to do this, First of all, link in the description. That's the cheapest I can find it. Check your dealership if they'll get you lower than that price. If they can't, like I said, 97 bucks. I even think, ordering them from the factory is like, I think it's a $95 option. So that's probably one of the best prices you can get. And second of all, I want to say thank you to Kaufman for helping me out with this. Like I said, a second hand is always good, cuts down on time, and especially if you, someone that's done it before and they're not really worried about drilling in it, before you can even say, wait, they're already through. So you, like I said, as I said, well, can't go back now. The way the OEM lamps are designed, once they're tight, the gasket will probably seal very, very well. As for the, I said, well, just keep an eye on them. It's gonna be raining all night, so if there's a puddle of water in here in the morning, we'll have to find whichever lamp is leaking and just tighten it a little more. If you're thinking about doing it yourself, definitely can be done. Just make sure you have all the right drill bits and stuff at first, and you'll have no problems, some touch-up paint. And what we used around the sockets was some just strip caulk, just for a little backup, but you don't even need to do that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. I'll give you guys one more look real quick of the cab lights running before I cut you loose. Oh yeah, that looks sharp. But as you can see, the water does a good job beating up around the light as well, so you don't really got to worry about it. You see how it's getting held up here? Here, let's put some water to it. You see? Aw, yeah.